Hey everybody, it's the preliminaries of what's going to be a fantastic Godfather Griz Zennie62 live show. We're at the Plank right here. Take a look, all right? Godfather Griz on the phone over there. See? Yeah, he's waving. We got the boxer Lennard Davis on the way. And he's the Cheetah team on Instagram, by the way. I'm just tickled pink to have him. I'm starting this early live stream so that I can tweet everything out, you know, and make it all good. Hope your Labor Day was a great one. Mine was fantastic. Hey, hey Karen. Hey Karen, thank you. Hey Go Rams CSU, how you doing? I am at the Plank. I'm not going to walk the plank. This is the preliminary stream. The Plank is Jack London Square. This is the right here, okay? Hey Hennessy, how are you? How you doing? We're it's 8:21. We don't start for another 9 minutes, so I'm just getting it early. You know, we don't go until 8:30. The boxer's on his way, and I'm just going to tweet this out as well, making sure that this setting is. Oh, there he is. The boxer's here. Hold on a second. Hey, the boxer's here.
Lennard Davis.
Hey,
right?
champ, how you doing?
Lennard Davis.
Hey, everybody, this is Lennard Davis, the boxer. So,
straight out of Oakland.
Straight out of Oakland. So, folks, we're going to start preliminarily 8:30. We're all set at the Plank in Jack London Square. Honored to have you.
Yeah.
And so, basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit this down right here, like so. And get everything tweeted out. Thanks for coming down, man.
Yeah.
So you started. How do you want to be introduced? The Cheetah or?
Whatever Cheetah name.
Okay, we're gonna have you sit there.
Okay.
You want anything to drink or eat or anything? Yeah, cool. Okay, coming up. Yeah, I started this live stream. He has. Forever Oakland's like a Raiders Booster Club.
Oh, cool.
And I think he's been going to the Raiders for 20 years.
Yeah.
He's trying to keep the Raiders in Oakland.
Yeah.
So he's behind what may be the lawsuit. How do you feel about the whole Vegas thing?
You know,
You're honest to pay when you talk about it, you know?
yeah, it's pretty bad, you know, sad, you know, unfortunate. They can blame the city for not trying, but I know the city was really trying. Libby Shaff was really trying, you know. We didn't have the funds that Mark Davis wanted, but Mark Davis wasn't committed to staying open.
Yeah.
And you know, his dad had any choice to start a franchise for the AFL. He chose Oakland because it was a blue-collar team, blue-collar city. He thought that represented.
We're gonna have a great guest, folks. Just wait, 8:30. Hold on a second. We're doing our little briefing. You hear? He's like, see, this is Oakland's own Lennard Davis, professional boxer, and season ticket holder, 17 years? 17 years, Raiders season ticket holder. Hold on a second. 8:30 we'll be in full, and Godfather will be here, sitting right there. So anyway, you were saying about, you know, what I do is, so I have this, I've been on YouTube since 2006. So I have this, and I start this 2006.
Thank you.
That can make you sad, feel tired.
Yeah. No doubt about it.
He had the most. He had. Tell me what you said about the Raiders in Oakland and about Vegas.
I just don't agree with the moving. They're gonna try to lie and say that the city wasn't trying to help them. But Libby Shab, I know she was trying to do her best. Try to keep the team here. But it's simply Mark Davis had, he had different plans and wanted the team to move to Las Vegas. But why would you want to leave Oakland? It's the best sports town. One of the best sports towns.
I told you he was on our side. I agree.
It's horrible, but it's like I gotta stay. It's like a wife. You've been with for 35 years. Where else you gonna go now? I've been here my whole life. So.
And she says, "Hey, I'm gonna move out on you, but I want to stay in your house until my house is built."
It's horrible. And then
I wish I were married.
Not by 2020. I know it's not gonna. You said what they said, 2019.
2020 is when they want to have it done.
They're not gonna have it done in 2021, 2022.
Well,
they're gonna want to stay here.
If that, it's too expensive. Like,
for $3 billion stadium.
Well, there's a lot of obstacles in their own way. Because it doesn't make sense whatsoever, and there may be an ulterior motive on why the NFL allowed Mark Davis to do what he's doing.
The owners got $60 million apiece.
Right, but no, what I meant though is obviously they probably want to land in Vegas. They don't care which team lands in Vegas. They got someone to land in Vegas, maybe for a Super Bowl down the road, maybe for the NFL down the road. And we believe the NFL leagues do not care about Mark Davis. So Mark isn't a leader enough to see that and it's being led. Our concern is our culture here. Our culture here is what we're doing to preserve and protect us as Forever Oakland. I don't know if there's anybody up to speed about what Forever Oakland is, but we are a citizen-driven entity, grassroots. Since 1999, he told me that your parents have been season ticket holders for 17 years?
I've been season ticket holder for 17 years.
Wow.
Me and my dad,
That's awesome. I love the beat call. As a matter of fact, I'll give you a card. My organization is called the 66 Mob. It's off the 66th Avenue. Mob means making Oakland better. It's a grassroots charity. I'll give that to you and I'll give one for your scholarship. And since 1999, our tailgate started as an overnight tailgate feeding homeless people.
Wow.
All day long. We spent the night, for the 660 calls in there, met homeless people. It's the first overnight tailgate like that in the NFL. And in 2003, we got so busy the night before, the cars that lined up kind of became a traffic hazard. So the chief of police asked us to go across the street. We did. And now we're at that location. It's called Mob Alley, and they go from the alley. It's directly across the street from the 667 entrance. In 2003, we became an all-weekend FC, and after a year, we became year-round. So we host events in Oakland. It's called Make Oakland Better. If we go outside of Oakland, it's called Make Oakland Better. And so we've been doing that since that time. And in 2014, we created Forever, a movement to get the NFL, the city, the county, and the Raiders together to get a stadium built here. Get a gift for the greatest culture of people and fans here in the world. So what we're doing now is we have what's called the Citizen-Driven Initiative, our Square Chip Street, and that's what Zennie and I, we work together on, to explore the crime that took place on March 27th, that conditional relocation crime bill. And myself personally and my organization identified 3 areas of dysfunction. The NFL elite, Jerry Jones, Roger Dale, Mark Davis, who doesn't care about us, and some of our politicians. A lot of them did work hard.
There's no Mark for 20 years.
But some of our politicians need to clean up here as well. So we have these committees, and we're discussing more further on the show that's addressing all 3 of them. And you just never know. I think it's meant to be. We believe on a mission for God. I'm not religious, but we believe on a mission for God. And look, you're sitting here now because you gave more.
I mean, how trick is that, man?
That's
blown away. That's how my life works, though. My life works that way. That's not unusual for me. Because whatever, that's his Lord, right? But so we got.
So are we kicked off here, Zennie62?
We're kicked off. Are you officially ready to start?
Let's rock and roll, baby.
All right, cool. All right, folks, we're officially ready to start. We'll turn it over to Godfather Griz, and Godfather's going to introduce our special guest. Godfather,
good evening to our worldwide viewing audience. This is Godfather Griz Jones with Zennie62 behind the camera here at the Plank in beautiful Oakland, California, as we're making Oakland better. It is Monday, September 4th, 2017. Happy Labor Day to all you folks out there. And we have a special guest, Lennard Davis, a boxer of Oakland, California, 24-year-old. Leonard, it's an honor to meet you.
Yeah, honor to meet you as well.
Can you explain to our worldwide
viewers? Hey, Leonard, move in a little bit because we can get you a little closer. Yeah. That way we hear you better.
Okay. Explain to everybody how you and Zennie met tonight.
Yeah, well, I drive Lyft on part-time when I'm not fighting or I'm not at my regular job. Work at Hayward Airport as well, but it's just crazy how God works. We start talking about the Raiders and we talked about what he does. And he invited me over, and it's a pleasure being here.
Yeah, I mean,
and how'd you get in the boxing circuit? How'd you get in the boxing?
Well, I was playing football for a while. I used to play against people like Marcus Peters in high school.
Wow. Oh, wait a minute, yo!
Wow. Nobody believes.
Oh, wait a minute!
You please.
The boss man is here.
That's Tor. That's the
heavyweight champ. The Tor is here.
The Tor.
Oh, wow! Champ is in the building. This is the real boxer.
How you doing?
Lennard Davis, Oakland professional boxer.
Yeah, that's
Oakland professional boxer.
Over here and they met, and he's a boxer from Oakland.
Oh, wow,
really?
Yeah. Oakland professional boxer, man. Yeah.
The heavyweight champ is in the house. Tor Cooper.
Tell us the story, man. Yeah.
Hey, is Coop
Tor, good to see you, man.
See, we got the Zen in Oakland.
Oh yeah, that's always a good thing.
Here at the
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Or actually, in this case, this will be one of those. Finally,
yes.
has come back home.
This is awesome.
Mr. Davis, you were saying. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I played with people like Marcus Peters and played against a lot of people. And, we won a national championship at San Francisco City College. Really wasn't getting that much playing time how I wanted to, and I was like, you know what, I gotta find something new. So I had a couple obstacles in the way, and just somehow I was supposed to meet up with my girlfriend at the time, and she didn't show up. So I was at the movies by myself. I said, bro, everybody's going to it. It happened to be Mayweather versus Cotto. So when that fight happened, I decided I wanted to be a boxer, and I went there the next Monday. Took 3.5 years, turned pro. Right now I'm 1-0-2 and trying to go as far as I can.
Sounds like that girl made a mistake, bro.
Yeah,
it sounds like it. Yeah,
know, right.
What's wrong? You know, you gotta be around some healthy people.
It sounds like, you know, that reminds me of that song by I think it's by Fifth Harmony. Shout out to my ex.
Yeah.
You know.
That's motivation. That's all.
Yeah.
So you played football.
Yeah.
And you got into the boxing run.
Yeah. Played football, all league for 3 years, all East Bay. 1 year out of the 3 years of me playing varsity. Yeah. And
what do you train at?
I train right now. I train at Kendall Boxing Gym in San Leandro, California.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, tell them about your thoughts about the Raiders in Las Vegas.
Oh man, you know, it's a travesty. You know, I really want the Raiders to stay. Hopefully, forever. You know, possibly get this thing going where we can stay where they belong, Oakland Raiders. Because Al Davis had a choice. The AFL gave him a choice to start any franchise he wanted to, any city, any location, and he chose Oakland because he thought it represented the team the best, you know. And Al Davis loved the Raiders. He loved the city of Oakland, and he wouldn't want them to be any other place but Oakland.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Hey, gotta ask you. I gotta ask you. What you think of the fight?
Mayweather. I want your opinion because I have mine as well.
Yeah. Tor's got his view. We got a pro boxer here, right?
Yeah. Well, from a fan's perspective, it was like the Super Bowl of fighting. You know, we got Conor McGregor, who dominates the UFC, is a good striker. You got Floyd Mayweather, one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest of all time, the best defensive fighter of all time. And you know, money talks. Guys, they sold like, I believe, 6.5 million pay-per-view buys. That outsold Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather fight. And it was a good spectacle, but overall fight, it wasn't the best in the world, but hey man, it's entertaining, and hopefully Conor McGregor has a speedy recovery. Not that many people know he had a little brain damage, so hopefully he's good, you know.
Nice.
And my thoughts were, I didn't really have a favorite about 2 months leading up to it, but I know they're using like WWF and pay-per-view to pump it up.
Yeah,
definitely.
And what bothered me though, and I'll tell our worldwide viewing audience, is McGregor was talking a lot of smack.
Oh,
now I know it's pay-per-view, and the more smack he talked, the more I said the old man Mayweather's got to beat him.
Yeah.
And so what I saw was strategy.
Yes.
That there's first few rounds, you've never seen Mayweather come out just doing this.
No, never.
So even though he wasn't punching a lot, I thought strategy. And after the 5th and 6th round, it showed strategy.
Yeah.
So I was glad that Mayweather won.
Hey, one of my viewers, Jamal Mills, asked a question. He wants to know if you know Andre Ward.
Yes, I do know Andre Ward, and I train at his facility many a times, and he gives me advice. A lot of times, one of my trainers is his trainer. So, yeah, I know Andre Ward. He's a really good guy, and I appreciate the advice he gives me. I love when he lets me use the facility because I get to spar guys like Andre Berto, Mario Barreras, and Joey Spencer. So it's a great experience, and he's a great guy, and Andre Ward hopefully will be the next cruiserweight champion, and by the end of his career, heavyweight champion. That'd be great.
I heard it. Is he bulking up?
Yeah, he's bulking up, man. He's bulking up, and he's moving up to cruiserweight now. He's gonna stay there for a couple years, and he's actually gonna fight the guy he's supposed to fight in the movie Creed.
Oh yeah!
What?
Yeah.
Really?
See how crazy
he's good.
Creed, but now he got punched out by the guy. He's gonna fight that actual guy later on.
Again?
Yeah, real life this time. In the UK. And there's big money in the UK. That's where boxing's at.
I mean, I'm just saying, you can bulk up all you want, but you fight the guy once and you get your tail handed to you. You want to stay with the guy for a minute until you get, you get your muscles all up the line, and you can go, all right, now we can take a couple of hits and I can knock you in the mouth,
Yeah.
But you don't want to sit back and do the Clubber Lane, the Clubber Lane, the Clubber Lane.
What's my card?
Yeah.
Well,
you don't want to do the Clubber Lane. You don't want to do.
Yeah, I hear you.
End up the Rocky.
Getting hit. Well, Andre Ward.
You be saying, ain't nobody question yet.
Yeah.
You sitting there going.
Well, Andre Ward, I don't think he is going to have that problem, man. He's been beating on heavyweight since he was 12. And not only that, he hasn't lost a fight since he was 12 years old. So Andre Ward, he is a bully, and he's a dog, and he's from Oakland. He's from the Bay Area.
Yeah, I like that. He's a
dog. He's a dog.
He's got an Oakland dog, and we call him Mob Dog.
Oh, Karen Christensen wants to know who Torres is. Tor, introduce yourself, Tor. He's one of.
What's up, you guys? You probably have seen me on the YouTube channel with Zennie. I'm the heavyweight champ. Raider heavyweight champ.
Remember, I keep saying the champ is here.
So I'm the one that whenever you sit back,
the champ is here.
The champ is here. This is who they're talking about.
The champ is here.
Live in McCullough.
You got the champ and then the champ. You got the two. You got the champ.
Yeah. Real champ.
I'll tell you what. You guys want to. So for all you guys that are out there that couldn't make it, hey, wish you could be here. I'll tell you what. If those who got to be in opening day, whether you support the team or not, I got a surprise for y'all. So come out to opening day.
When does opening day start on Mob Valley?
Oh, Mob Valley. Oh, that whole weekend's gonna be crazy.
Yes.
So I tell you what. Let me give you guys a little nugget of information. 9/14, 9/15, 9/16, 9/17. All those days. 6-6 Mob Valley, baby.
That's right.
Only place to be.
That's right.
Oakland, California.
Yes, sir.
And you'll see the surprise at that time.
Oh no, I'm gonna bring. Oh, actually, I'm gonna bring it out actually the 17th. I'm gonna bring the surprise. The surprise will be revealed on the 17th.
Nice.
Hey, Godfather, take us. What's happening? Let's talk. We're gonna shift to town business, as we say.
Yes.
And you've made some posts on Facebook.
Yes.
Tell us, my viewers, about them. You got a little spiritual on us, Godfather.
Oh, okay.
Got a little spiritual on us. So,
yeah, you're talking the most recent post you're referring to.
Yes, sir.
Out there. Basically,
the Godfather has a spiritual side.
Sure. Prior to the inception of the 6-6 Mob, in my late teen years, I've been very spiritual and been feeding homeless people in downtown Oakland for years. So we've combined the both. And there is a couple projects that are on the shelf right now. One is a book that started 8 years ago. One is a book that started in 2014. And between both of those, a new compilation has come out that is almost ready to be produced. And this new compilation wasn't part of the plan. So what was written in the last 2 days is every so often, that spiritual side of me is what drives us as part of the foundation of the 6-6 Mob that influenced finance for years. That's why we have a humanitarian side to us. And so this compilation is a bunch of spiritual, inspirational words that have come and gone, that combine nature, that combine metaphysics, that combine things that are outside the box. So those 2 write-ups that Zennie's referring to, one was just in reference to, which is just general human nature. When you have people you love in life, if it's your other half, if it's your kids, if it's your grandparents, just remember, always tell them you love them, because life is short. So we had a whole write-up about that. A lot of people just were touched by. And then today, in honor of Labor Day, we had a write-up about PMA, which is positive mental attitude. We all go through struggles from time to time. We all get curveballs thrown to us, and we can't control what comes our way, but we can control what's in our head. And we believe that your mind is like a rose garden. You got to keep the weeds out constantly. You got to nourish that rose bush with nutrients, with water, so it becomes a fully good-smelling rose bush. And when you always have love and you're always striving to be positive, you will have that in your mind. If you allow the weeds to grow, that's like negative thoughts. They run rampant. Negative thoughts lack discipline. Negative thoughts get you thinking the wrong way. That can be very destructive. That can stand in your own way of positive, healthy relationships. So that's what today's writing was about. But we're honored that all the football talk we talk, all the citizen-driven initiative we talk, there is a spiritual side to us. And that was reminded the last few days. And just remember, when this compilation, this is going to be the first one that comes out. It was originally not part of the plan, because it's already, we have everything we need. This compilation is going to touch many lives. So thank you for bringing that up, Zennie.
You got it, man. Thanks for presenting it to us. Hey, Mr. Davis, got a question for you. Okay. Who do you pattern your boxing game after?
Man, it's a lot of guys I probably would pattern myself after. Guys like Meldon Taylor with the hand speed, Julio Cesar Chavez, senior, not junior, but senior, he walk you down. Pernell Whitaker. I just try to take things from all those great players and then make it my own. It was the same thing when I was in football. When I grew up, my dad, he grew up in the 70s, so the current Raiders was like Charles Woodson and Eric Allen on the side. But I didn't really know that much about them. I knew about the Soul Patrol defense.
See,
Jack Tatum,
he was raised right.
Yeah, he was raised right.
Al Davis.
Yeah.
You know, Al wants to be here.
Yeah.
Your father raised you right.
Yeah, man.
This is an autumn win for every Oakland Raider.
There you go, man.
No doubt. So I just like to pattern my games from everyone, from De La Hoya. It can be anybody from local. If I like it, I'm going to take it, and if I don't like it, I'm going to throw it away. So you call me a copywriter or whatever you want to call me, but this is how I pattern my game.
Hey, you have a favorite Raider?
Oh, got touchdown Timmy Brown. I was there at his career game.
Yes.
And that's when I became, that was my first game when the Raiders were down 23-3 against the Jets at halftime. Tim Brown helped bring the Raiders back, and I was a diehard Raider fan since that day.
There you go.
Yeah, he told you got a question for our guest by chance?
Yeah, not a question. Not a question. Not a question at the moment,
Okay.
But things happen for a reason. Like, we believe our citizen-driven initiative, we're on a mission from God. And when you're getting back to those positive thoughts and PMA, when you're thinking in that realm, you attract like-minded individuals. And like we're here, we're honored that this gentleman carries the pedigree of our past into the new era for Oakland. And then you have a discussion of different age ranges here who are at a higher level. And that's what it's about. And that's why we like to be PMA and meet wonderful people.
So I got a question for you. We're having this like ongoing argument. You played football, all right?
Yes.
Which is more important, scheme or personnel?
That's tough. That's tough.
I
think a little bit both.
That's a tough
question. I agree. Because if you don't have the personnel, the scheme ain't gonna work. If you don't have the actual players in line to cover gaps, holes, whatever, put pressure, it's not gonna work. I don't care who it is.
Okay.
So you're gonna have an issue with, okay, prime example. Let's go back a little bit, Zennie.
Okay.
Terrell Pryor, TP2, 7-yard line, first down.
I think I know where this is going. 93 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Right?
But
I have that play on video. I dissected
here's the thing. I bring that up because I look at it like this.
Right.
If you notice, the personnel that would have been able to kind of keep him in that box that he's supposed to be in collapsed.
Yep.
And he was able to move and be going 93 yards, and it wasn't nobody got to catch him for 15, 20 more.
Right.
That's the point. I digress.
Thank you.
Get the shirt.
That's one of my favorite.
Get the shirt.
That's one of my favorite sayings.
Hey,
I made a shirt of it.
We're having a 10-minute infomercial about But I Digress. Make sure all you Zennie investors, and if you want to become a Zennie investor, he'll let you know how to be as soon as possible to get the But I Digress t-shirt.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely.
That was classic.
That was great, man. That was a great lead-in. Hey, I got a question for you. So, okay, my point has been that a coach tells the athlete what the coach wants to do. Doesn't matter what sport, right?
Yeah.
So, a good coach can take a player once thought of as weak and make that player good by teaching them and calling the right plays, right?
Yeah, of course.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yes.
You know.
And I could say nowadays scheme is very important. The teams that dominate, like the Green Bay Packers, they got a scheme, they got a system. They believe in their system. They're always going to somehow end deep in the playoffs, or never know. Every once in a while, get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You mentioned there's something we failed to mention, but you kind of mentioned. You're talking about what's more important, schemes or personnel? Coaching as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay?
Coaching is everything in the NFL.
Coaching has a way to bring out the talent where some coaches don't. So I think it's a combination of coaching. Obviously, you have to have personnel.
Yeah.
But you, as a good coach, you have to know what scheme that works for your personnel.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. You're saying. Oh, I was going to ask you, in boxing, do you form a game plan before? I never had a chance to actually interview a professional boxer.
Yeah.
You
This is awesome.
Yeah.
You ever form a game plan, or how do you get ready for a fight?
Well, you get ready for a fight because there's two things you need to do. You need to be in physical peak, and you need to be in a mental peak. More so mental peak than physical. But if you're gonna look at your opposition, you need to know what they do well and try to take that away from them. And what they're weak at, use that to your advantage. It's just like scheming against the defense. Zone defense, zone blitz defense, there's weak spots in it. There's always weak spots in the prevent defense. This could be a defensive fighter. So you really just gotta know what their weaknesses are and what their strengths. Take away from their strengths and dominate the weaknesses, and that's the game plan all the time.
I think that's very well said.
Do you go into a match, are you afraid? You ever been so afraid you didn't want to fight a match? Or?
No, never so afraid. You get jittery, you get nervous, but this is what you want to do, and all the hard work pays off when they call your name to the ring and all the tension room. So it's a tough business to deal with because there's a lot of politics and whatnot. But overall, it's no better feeling when the lights come down, when that bell rings and the lights dim down on you and your opponent, and the coaches can't help you, your mom can't help you, your baby mother can't help you. It's just you and him at the end of the day.
What's your favorite fight movie?
Man, it's a lot of good fight movies, but I would say The Fighter is very underrated. But The
Really?
Fighter, man, that was a great movie, man. It had me tearing up, man.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
The Fighter. You seen The Fighter?
I've seen bits and pieces of it, not all of it.
I'm educated. I haven't seen it, so I have to see it. That's it. Yeah. My favorite is Rocky IV.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't beat that, though.
Yeah,
You
Rocky
can't.
IV is like,
He
you
makes
had
the Russian
everything.
bleed.
Yeah.
He's not a machine.
Right. And then Rocky III.
You can't beat that one. Let's go back. You can't beat that one.
Okay.
When
Oh, I know what's happening. Oh!
Was that against Mr. T? Or was that
That's
number
right,
two?
yeah.
Number two?
Yeah, that was
Two.
two, yeah.
Yeah.
Rematch,
Yeah,
okay,
that's right, yeah.
I could say that
Yeah.
Cream, that was a good one.
Which one was one where Hulk threw him out of the ring? And then, Rocky III, yeah, that's right. That was hilarious.
Yeah, and then they did
I
that
can
in
tell
real
you, I
life.
had the pleasure. I had the pleasure of interviewing Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, man.
Yeah, at Comic-Con for the Expendables.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
A great man, very nice man. I just want to get that. Dolph Lundgren, great guy. So yeah. Hey, so speaking of, I had to ask this. How do we support you?
Yes.
Are you looking for sponsors? How do you?
Yeah, I'm always looking for sponsors. I'm a very entertaining fighter. I like to come forward. I like to box. I like to brawl. I can do it all,
You say entertain. Do you talk in the ring?
Yeah, sometimes. Unfortunately, I had to talk to the ref last fight, man. He was giving me a hard time, just giving me warnings.
Wow.
And I said, man, come on, man. Cut the shit out, man. He's fighting too,
Yes.
Sometimes you fight more people other than yourself in the ring or your opponent in the ring. You fight a lot of things.
What's your next fight coming up?
September 30th in the San Francisco Armory building. Kareem Mayfield, who's a fighter, he's throwing his first promotion as a promoter.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm supposed to be fighting somebody. Hopefully the contract gets signed because he had a fight in Mexico, the person I'm supposed to fight, but I'm supposed to be fighting Willie Shaw. He's from San Francisco, I'm from Oakland. Ooh. So it's East Bay versus San Francisco.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be very entertaining.
Wait. 49ers versus Raiders.
Yeah.
It's always open. It's always open.
It's right here, guys.
You saw how that happened last time. They still haven't won the playoffs. So we started off 0-13 and we whooped on them, so yeah, they don't want that.
That was a great game.
Hey, Godfather, can we make him an honorary member of Forever Oakland?
Oh yeah, we can make him honorary member of Forever Oakland, and we can make the Zennie62 show our honorary Oakland heavyweight, or what belts are you? What weight?
Lightweight.
We got our honorary Oakland lightweight champ right here on the rise to be a champ, and in connection to the Zennie62 show. And I think what we can do is we can find out how we can help sponsor him.
You know what? I'll put up a permanent link from my blog to whatever site you got. You got a website?
Exactly.
No, I don't have a website as a
What?
moment.
Wait. I'll make you a web presence.
I was just gonna say.
I got you covered. Don't worry about it. No problem, man.
But yeah, I've been doing everything by myself, basically. It's pretty hard being a fighter, man. It's not that much money when you're coming up.
Right.
But you really gotta just love it, you know. I love it, and when I see people like Andre Ward in person, when I see Andre Berto, Miracon, I see them guys and say, man, I don't hate on them. I just say one day that's gonna be me.
Yeah, that's inspiring.
I'm just learning from them.
And you know, when you come from this area, we know how to work. That's a blue-collar environment. So to get anything in life, you have to earn it. Yep. And at some point, and you're gonna wear many hats, and you promote yourself, and you meet the right people, and it happens. And it's because of the love. Yeah. It's because of love in your heart, man.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, it's an honor.
Oh,
but yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Since you guys know who I am now, shout out to Barry. Hey, I want to shout out to Barry Lee, all your people, Zennie. You know Barry Lee.
Yeah.
Go Raiders, is it now?
Go Raiders, go Warriors.
Go Warriors.
Go Warriors, go Raiders.
Yeah, go Warriors, go Raiders. Yeah.
He's like all over the place.
Yeah.
I was just saying, when you get a chance, when T. Cooper's done, let's go ahead and acknowledge see who's your chat.
Oh yeah, you got it.
After T. Cooper's done.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've been doing that actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I said, I just want to give y'all a shout out. You know, so now y'all see who I am from behind the computer screen to the actual thing.
Yeah, here at the Point.
At the Point.
In beautiful Oakland, California.
So, all right, folks. This is shout out time. Shout out to John Marks, Barry Lee, Octavio. Thank you for the investment earlier, and thank you as well. And then we've got, wow, we've got a good house here. Hold on a second. Hey, Godfather, can you hold this?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Like such? Okay.
Yeah, like that's perfect. All right.
It's at you, right?
Yeah, it's at me. I can see me. A little higher. That's better, right?
There you go.
So we got side.
Yeah. Every side of mine is good.
That was good.
So we got, and John is always talking about the right words about Vegas and the Raiders. And Karen Christian says Jim Plunkett was turned around when he came to Oakland. John Marks trying to go to Vegas on September 14th to tell those fake ass people. This is what John Marks is writing on my live stream. I am not saying this, okay?
Right.
This is what he's writing, okay?
What's up, John Marks?
That's good stuff.
Bro.
He says, pro football isn't a gamble in Oakland. Remember, that's my new t-shirt, folks. Pro football is not a gamble in Oakland. You go to Zennie62.com. Just go over to the right. It's pro football is not a gamble in Oakland. It's $23 with shipping, okay? But get it, buy it, be the first to have it, and don't forget to invest. Hey Hennessy, how you doing? Holy Roller is here. Coog Snipe, shouts out the champ to you and the champ. And I just ask everybody, even to do your thing and to please invest. I'll take that back now. Turn it back to our host and our esteemed guest. And I have a question for you. What do you think of women's Ultimate Fighter?
Oh, UFC fighting?
Yeah, and what happened with who retired very recently, who was, I thought...
Oh, Ronda Rousey?
Yeah, unbeatable, yeah.
Man.
I don't think she retired. I think she actually switched over.
Oh, did she?
I think she switched over to WWE.
Oh, okay. Oh, she did go to WWE, okay.
They were talking about having her come in later on after her UFC contract was over with.
Yeah.
So I think that's where she went. If you ever seen her on UFC anywhere, I think that's where she went.
Yeah.
I do remember seeing a post about her her being actually at a, I think a performance center or something like that, in front of like Becky Lynch, Charlotte, all them.
Yeah.
And they were just talking about it. They were just talking. I'm like, oh no, really?
That'd be good
If
around
she
there.
goes there, I'm like,
That'd be, man, WWE needs this PG. I hate the PG era, man.
I really do too. I'm
It needs to go back to the
Attitude Era.
Attitude Era, man.
Yeah.
Wait. Educate.
Come on, man.
Okay, so the
PG
Attitude Era.
versus. No. Tell
Okay,
our
well,
viewers.
you got DX. I mean, you got DX, man. You got Triple H.
Yeah.
You got who else?
Shawn Michaels, HBK,
Shawn
Road
Michaels,
Dogg,
The Rock,
X-Pac,
Stone
yeah.
Cold Steve Austin, Kurt Angle. Even Vince McMahon used to get up in there and try to wrestle, man. You know,
Yeah, he did.
so
Yeah.
Shane was up in there. It was nothing off limits back then.
Yeah.
It's very controversial. A lot of fines, but it was good TV, man. That's what wrestling is. Man.
Yeah, that's what everybody pretty much wanted to see was the
Yeah.
TV version of it, not the
Yeah.
actual, people. See, the thing is with DX was,
Karen Christian says she misses DX. She's right. So I miss
Yeah.
DX.
yeah,
Yeah.
break it down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got you, Karen.
yeah, we got you.
Got a lot of elementary kids in trouble with
Yeah, we did.
5 years old telling people
Oh,
to
yeah.
suck it. Yeah.
In front of their teachers.
We don't even know,
Hey,
yeah,
I'm like
exactly.
this. Honestly, hey, you know what? Though? Honestly,
I had a cousin that used to experiment on me all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah.
you know
Help
what's
me get
funny?
tough.
Honestly, I'm an honest to God's truth. I want to bring out something and really go find Mark Davis and be like, Mark, you know what? I got 2 words for you. And just tell him to, bring it back DX style. And he's like, what does that mean? Look it up, bruh.
That's classic.
I like Mark Davis, man.
I'm sorry.
Probably the only person here who likes Mark Davis. Well, you like him too, though. You know.
Me?
Yeah, you like
Oh,
him.
well, see, Mark Davis and I have a different relationship than everybody here.
Yeah.
So we've had some deep conversations, and we're at complete opposite ends of things. And we both mutually understand that what he's doing, what I'm doing, are 2 separate things, and we made it clear to him that we're in total disagreement with that. So.
Hey, Godfather, because it's a fun story. Tell Mr. Davis about how you. First of all, how.
Well, hold on here.
Yes,
this
sir.
is a good Davis.
Davis, yes.
Yeah.
We're talking about the good Lennard Davis. Hold on, it's Godfather Lightbulb. And Mark Davis, 2 separate entities. Mark Davis is anti-Oakland. The good Davis is pro-Oakland. So go ahead.
Wait, how do you know they're not related? This is America after all.
I'm related to Al Davis. I don't know about Mark.
Yes, we're all
Al Davis.
our gene pool is all Al Davis.
Yeah.
That DNA is Autumn Wind Forever Oakland Bears.
So tell him how you met Mark, but tell him about the encounter at the NFL annual meeting that I was at.
Well, you're at the encounter.
Yes.
Basically,
I witnessed it. It's a good story.
Yeah. So the conditional vote took place in the Biltmore, Arizona, which is a crime vote, that we call.
Yeah.
Myself, Zennie, my lovely Monica. I don't know if Monica is in the chat or not, so if you see her,
Okay.
we'll do a prayer in just a little bit for Grandma Carmen.
Hold on a second. Hey, Monica, if you're around, give us a ping. Thank you. Okay, go ahead.
And so, basically, after the conditional relocation vote, I was in the lobby. Zennie just sat down. Monica was just from outside. She came in as well. Our friend Ray ended up taking off. And Mark Davis was surrounded by 4 or 5 police officers coming our way. And as he was walking, I said, "Oh, he's gonna come talk to me." He
came right up. He came out like a beeline, man. It was hilarious.
He asked the police.
Yeah,
go
the
ahead.
cops over here, attorney next to him, Dan Ventrelli. And you know, I was gonna put my camera on. I thought, okay, if I put my camera on, he'll probably not say anything. So I just.
But it caught him off guard.
It caught me. Yeah,
but we
because I was talking with him like, I'm faced this way, right?
Yeah.
And it would have been as if the champ came up this way, out of my view. Because I'm looking at this, and it was like, so he was like right up on us.
But so since you were facing me, I saw him come hotel. Go,
Yeah, exactly. Because he was coming right for you.
Yes. He asked the police to move. Anyway, so what he wanted to do, which we've already announced many times, and a lot of your viewers already have heard the story, is he wanted to sit down and have a conversation with me.
Yeah.
He wanted to ask my opinion about this whole process, which I wasn't for. I professionally told him there was nothing to discuss, but he said, well, I just really want to sit down, I want to pick her brain, I want to discuss the future. So he gave my lady his phone number, but when he did, he said it out loud like a younger brother. So as an older brother, I said, Mark, shh, go over there and whisper it to her. You know, because people are sitting around there. So after that all happened, and while that was going on, all these police and nationwide media entities were looking around, all of us saying, who's Mark talking to? Who's he?
Yeah.
So once Mark left, all these people came up to us, they swarmed us, and they basically started asking us, why was Mark Davis talking to you? Why was Mark Davis doing it? Not knowing the history that we hosted on the tailgate in the NFL. We carry that Al Davis pedigree very strong.
Yeah.
Mark knows that. And so Mark was trying to, in his best way, get some empathy from me about his new endeavor.
Yeah.
And so that's what took place that day.
Hey, we'll give a shout out. Thank you, man.
Yeah, no
Your
worries.
service has been awesome.
Yeah.
Your service has been
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you.
And then just so we know, while we're here, let's give a shout out to the Plank. The Plank is a wonderful spot for Forever Open 66 Mile. We come here all the time for our meetings, their hospitality. If you have kids, if you have your grandparents, your parents, this is the perfect spot to bring the whole family, outdoor, indoor. So once again, thanks to the Plank.
Well, I got to get you some water too. Hold on a second. Okay, all right.
So the result of that was we had like a 2 or 3 hour meeting.
Yeah.
About a week or two after that.
Wow.
Is that all you want? Is water?
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's
Okay,
fine.
cool. All right. So yeah. Anyway, that's how he got involved with that, and so you know.
I mean,
But what was funny is after that happened, Zennie was he turned his camera on, he started asking a bunch of questions, and that gal from Fox Sports and everyone else started coming up and asking questions. So that was just an interesting kind of transition.
Hey, so Coop says he's gonna take me down in bowling, but dude, your arm. That's all I gotta say.
He wants to step up and fill in his shoes.
Oh, okay. He does? He didn't say that.
You gotta ask the Coop.
He didn't say that online. He's on that line. He's mocking me, man.
Are you stuck? Are you stuck?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let me refresh that. It's,
They can still hear us, obviously.
It's still, yeah. There it is. It's still going. It's still going, yeah. It just froze there. That's all. We're still going. But anyway, we had the Plank. All right. I'm going to take Zennie down in bowling. See, that's what he said. Wait a minute. Kooks night. How's the arm, man? Anyway. Hey, so who's your favorite WWE fighter?
oh man, like just terms of just entertainment or just what?
Your
what
choice.
you say?
Oh yeah, you can break it down anytime
I
when you
mean,
want.
of course you're gonna say The Rock, and the casual fan and say The Rock. If I say I love it. I love the Eddie Guerrero, man. Eddie Guerrero is one of my
Eddie
favorites.
Guerrero.
Oh yeah.
We cheat,
She lied, we cheat, we steal. Yeah, that was good.
We lie,
man.
we keep it real.
I always liked it. Like the was at WrestleMania 20 when he had the booty. He's gonna get ankle locked by Kurt Angle. Took it off, and Kurt Angle, yes. It's not like that no more, man. I used to like when people used to cheat, like Ric Flair. You know? I like when they used to just be like, thumb him to the eye, he thumbed him to the eye, hit him in the balls. That's when it was good, you know. This PG stuff needs to stop, man.
Hey, so
But well, here's an interesting tidbit. We jumped on it for a second. Did you also know that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is actually from
Yeah, he's from Hayward.
Hayward?
Yeah,
Is that right? I didn't know that.
He was
He's from Hayward?
He's originally from Hayward.
Yep.
Wow.
And one
That's
time,
why if you notice, if you
born
actually, if you actually watched WrestleMania 31, when he came out, when he actually came out, he said in Santa Clara, "I'm an East Bay boy." He said it more than once.
But let me ask you. So you're talking that filming of the Ballers?
No. Well, he is in that, yes. But his actual location where he's from,
Yeah,
he's
Hayward.
from Hayward.
Yeah,
But he
I didn't know that. I didn't from LA for some
No,
reason.
he
No,
went
he's
to
born in
Hayward
Hayward.
to high school.
Born
right?
in
He went to high school here, and he actually ended up
He went to
going
Hayward High?
Yeah.
Just like Del Rio.
Yeah. Then he turned around and ended up going to University of Miami, played football, number 94, and ended up. Well, I think he did get drafted, but they turned it down to go do wrestling because it was actually more money involved in it at the
And his
time.
family
I
was
think
his
he's
business.
Did he move to Pennsylvania and go to high school out there to finish? I know he was born here, so
I think
he spent some time in Pennsylvania, and that's where he got recruited to
No,
Miami. No, I'm talking Miami in college.
Yeah.
But I think he played some high school ball in Philadelphia or Pennsylvania. We'll have to check up on that.
Hey,
But
Godfather,
he was born here.
this is September 4th. September 15th is the date for the JPA meeting.
Sure.
So give us an update. Where are we?
Well, basically, this week, all of our citizen-driven initiative core staff, we're going to be it's going to be the busiest week that we're going to have in a long time. We're going to be double timing So we have to go and reach out to the most important people that are part of this process this week to make sure they're fully prepped and primed leading up to the JPA meeting. So myself personally, I'll be attending the state building this week, City Hall, the county building. I'll have to go up to Oracle. We have to hand deliver some of these envelopes here. Just to very, very important people.
Yeah.
We have to have some deep conversations to make sure everyone's on the same wavelength.
What are they?
So this week, it's confidential stuff between lawyers, municipalities, etc., in defined language. But so this is a very, very big week for all of our people to get them all primed and ready. So come September 15th, we're pushing the JPA to give an approval, and/or we're pushing the JPA to do a recommendation for the city and county to become a client. So this week is really busy for us.
Hey, tell our esteemed guests what the 15th is all about.
Basically, Friday, September 15th, the JPA. Have you heard the term JPA?
No, I haven't.
Which is okay. JPA is a body of people that oversee the Coliseum. They call it Joint Powers Authority.
Oh, okay.
They're half city council and they're half county of Alameda.
Yes.
So they're half and half that represent this area. And they are in charge of all Coliseum related things.
Yes.
It could be concerts, the Warriors, the A's, Raiders, budgets, the whole nine yards.
Yes.
So this citizen-driven initiative led by Forever Oakland and my partner Ray Bobbitt, we stand with Oakland. We have got an agenda item. Basically, have meetings that if you want something to happen with this entity, you have to go talk, and then they have to decide if they're going to make it an agenda.
Yeah.
And once they make it an agenda, then they have to make it an actionable item.
Yeah.
So we've already did the steps of getting it on agenda, and now on the 15th, we need this body of people to approve to become a client for two of the top two antitrust lawyers that we've hired on, the best in the United States of New York. They're named Jim Quinn and Eric Hostad.
Wow.
So we're pushing for an approval of the JPA to become a client for our two antitrust lawyers.
Oh,
So it's a step-by-step process in honor of Forever Oakland.
yeah.
And in honor of making sure that the NFL, the Oakland Raiders, and our political body here realize that crime vote on March 27th is a crime against the greatest culture of people and fans here in Oakland, California, the surrounding region. So that's what the 15th is, and it's a very, very important day for us.
Hey, do you have a tailgate you go to at Raider games, or?
Man, I used to tailgate as a kid, but I stopped going, man. My dad used to get low. He used to get loaded, man. He'd be so toe up, man. By the first quarter, man, he'd be asleep, man. I'd be ready to score a touchdown.
His pops is old school,
man. I said I can't go to the tailgate no more. Dad kind of ruined that. That's when we was winning a lot back in 2001, 2002.
Right, the Gruden
era.
Bowl.
Yeah.
Those are good days.
Yeah. So.
But what we'll do too is depending on your schedule.
Yeah.
Is our organization, the 6-6 Mob for Oakland, we host the longest tailgate in the NFL, which means on every Raiders home game, regular season, we camp out Friday through Sunday. It's not just Sunday. They don't do that in the NFL anywhere. And the home opener, we do a 3-night, 4-day tailgate that T. Cooper, the Raider champion, was hitting on.
The champ is here.
If the champ don't be there, I gotta be there.
That's right, man.
Thursday night, September 14th, 7 p.m. and on, and it goes all the way through Black Sunday. We're there for 3 nights, 4 days. And then that Thursday night, so our viewers see this, we're going to do a little media blitz to kick off the Forever Oakland Make Oakland Better Charity Festival. It's called Make Oakland Better Charity Festival because we have a lot of charities that set up this festival.
Yeah.
Mothers Against Drunk Driving, an entity called the Shepherd's Gate that houses women and children with domestic violence. We have the Ever Forward Club that deals with youth here in Oakland, which I'll introduce you to their founder because what he does, he takes kids from broken homes, he teaches them to be humanitarians and get their butts to college. So it's a conglomeration of Oakland at its best that weekend. And Leonard, we'd love you to come out and grace us, man.
Yeah, man, that'd be wonderful.
It'd be an honor.
Yeah, we'll make you an Oakland superstar yet, man. Stick with us,
man,
definitely.
That'd be dope. Appreciate it, guys.
So we have a lot going on in honor of the JPA meeting of the Make Oakland Better Charity Festival, the Zennie62 show. We're here at the plank. Zennie will be present at the JPA meeting. Is that correct?
I will be.
And next Monday, we're going to be discussing the auction items. So we have so much on our plate, like these nachos right here. That
Great nachos, yeah.
We have so much on our plate. That's why we
I
say
hadn't eaten all day long, folks.
Oakland's the healthy choice. And that's
you.
why we realize anything outside of here that's in the desert,
Yes.
Oakland's a healthy choice. Ships only dock at the autumn wind, baby. And we're for Oakland Raiders.
Now, Maniac says,
They're healthy
check your
choice.
phone.
Which Maniac are we talking? Remember, there's two of them. Is this Joey Seamus, a.k.a. Maniac?
Here you go. Let's see here. He says, Aranya Salimas.
Oh, yeah, that's A.
Oh, look at
Put it on
John
the
Marks.
What's happening, Joey? This is the Raider Maniac, and the Oakland Maniac, who is part of our PR response team. He's part of our Forever Oakland core staff. Yeah. So Joey's in the house right now. Obviously, he came in the chat. Originally, he wasn't able to. It's good to have you. With Kook Snipe, obviously, and a lot of our supporters. Is the boss in the chat?
Boss is not. I invited Boss down.
Okay.
Hey, Boss, where are you at, man? We got Champ. We got the other Champ. We got the real Champ. We got the Champ and the real Champ. And we got
the Godfather.
And we got the Godfather
at the plank.
At the plank.
Come on, man.
At the plank.
You don't get much better than this.
And you know what's so nice is you guys, you folks that live in the valley, you know what the heat's like. It's been hot here in the East Bay, but tonight it's beautiful. Outside it's just beautiful. It's good AC out there. So everything's flowing very good now, and we're just honored to have a conglomeration of high character people. And when we get a chance, Zennie62, find out who's in chat, and when you're ready, we'll do a prayer for Grandma.
I will definitely do that.
Yeah.
You want to do it right now?
If you want to, go ahead and set the table.
All right.
Remind everyone, unless you want me to.
Folks, we are going to say a prayer for Monica's mother, grandmother, and Grandma Carmen, who is in the hospital and could be doing a lot better, but we're going to give a moment of prayer for her. So join myself, Griz, and others right now.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and thank you for your continued prayers. She was just put back into the rehab center because she still needs more help. So the more prayers, the better. The family's thankful, Monica's thankful, and the Godfather's thankful. Our 6'6" mob for Oakland's thankful. Continue thankful.
Definitely, yeah. So that's what we do here.
Yeah,
you know,
that's wonderful.
Yeah, that's what we do here.
A lot of you guys don't even know this, but tomorrow's my birthday.
Whoa! What?
25 tomorrow.
Wait a minute. Hey, excuse me, miss. Hello.
Water's good.
Okay, water for him, and I had a coffee as well. Oh, I want to give you a shout out. Say hi to my viewers. Say hey.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, say come to the plank address.
It is
98 Broadway.
Yeah, 98 Broadway, Oakland, California.
Okay.
You guys are good?
Yeah, very good.
You want something else?
No, just water.
You sure?
Yeah, I had a good weekend this weekend, so.
He's water.
Trying to get back.
He's only said water like 1 million times, right?
Know what I'm saying? I was having everything but water. I got to get back to it.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
So let me ask you. How do you train? I mean, what's your favorite thing to do? Is your boxing strategies? Is it running? Are you a sprinter? Are you long distance? You do a little bit of everything. What's your favorite type of training?
Favorite thing to do in terms of training for boxing, I would say is sparring, because you can work on all the things you know you need to improve on. Other than sparring, I let them run miles. That's what I like to do. Yeah, I like to run like 8 or 9 miles at a time. I do it 2 or 3 times a week.
Thank you.
But this is something that I like to do, run. I like to run, hit those hills.
Nice.
And just trying to go back to the old school way. The last couple of camps I've been in, I've been doing strength and conditioning. But I want to just focus on like the old school way, boxing and conditioning, as in terms of running.
So what hills you run? San Leandro, Oakland, which hills? Hayward Hills?
Man, you gotta keep it in Oakland. I'm running Oakland Hills and then Strawberry Canyon.
Nice, man.
Man, it's tough, but I've been on that recently. That's gonna be the key point of this victory for this fight.
Thank you.
Strawberry Canyon.
Yeah, thank you.
More
water for
Yes.
I think he took his water, but anyway, the champ is thirsty.
Damn,
the champ is thirsty. The champ is. Look at that grin.
You know what?
You're like a Cheshire cat.
I'm of the opinion.
Eddie Guerrero.
I'm of the opinion. Some of the best training.
Hey, thanks, bro. I'll get you a tip on the back end, man. Thank you.
Yeah, you just got it right there.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you.
No worries.
All right, cool. All right, thanks. Hey, by the way, this is the Lennard Davis, Oakland professional boxer, Oakland musician. Hey man, maybe maybe you could do some music for him. You know, maybe because like you guys could like
Collaborate.
Yeah, like what I'm saying that maybe you can do like some kind of special kind of music for him as a boxer. You know?
You know, yeah, I got Instagram. The Cheetah team. If Kill know me, I'll follow you back.
Yeah, it's good. What is it?
Yeah. The Cheetah team. Thank you, bro. Yeah.
So is the Raider Maniac still here?
Ask him.
So Maniac, you want me to check my phone? I'll check my phone in a second. Well, I was saying to Lennard,
Me right there. Okay,
yes,
I'll follow you right
some of the greatest athletes in a variety of sports that had the most mental toughness and endurability was from hill running. You look at the Walter Paytons, even some baseball athletes, track athletes, basketball athletes, hill running will get you endurable to where you have lesser amount of injuries. It'll get you mentally so strong in the head, and your lungs, your capacity to open up is unbelievable. So it's good to hear that some things that are eternal or old school last forever. There's certain things that are new that do help, but you can't go wrong with adding hill running to your regimen.
Hill running. There you go. Hill running.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. You do any gym work as well, or?
I try to lay off the weights. I'm a pretty strong guy. But I do natural things, pull-ups, push-ups. I do the rope work, rope work with the jump rope as well. I just try to stay as much possible because I'm a late bloomer. So I just try to stay as much possible just learning the actual game, just learning my weaknesses and building on that.
Hey, what do you think of Mike Tyson, by the way?
Oh man, you can't beat it. It's the most honest athlete you'll ever meet.
Well, you're honest. You say honest.
Yes, because if you ever listen to his interviews, they're very funny.
Yeah.
But then he's telling the truth, man. Sometimes you're gonna be like, man, it's something you would think in your head, but you would never physically say.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But he's a good man. I never met him. I hope I can meet him, man. Him, I was sad I couldn't meet Aaron Pryor. He was one of the guys that motivated me as well. Aaron Pryor, man. So, but Mike Tyson, he's definitely on the top of the list of the boxers.
Protect your ears if you do, bruh.
Nah, he's not gonna bite it. He's not gonna bite my ear.
I know you're not hungry over there.
Drink your water. No, I'm talking about him.
I know.
I'm gonna take this plate. You want some nachos, man?
I'm good.
Yeah, you
I
know.
said you don't bite nobody's ears. Like, oh yeah, good thing about it is a boxing.
That was hilarious.
That is awesome.
What about Sugar Ray Leonard? What do you think of Sugar Ray?
Sugar Ray Leonard, another legend, man. I be watching his fights. Him first time him and Hearns. When his trainer saying you blowing it, kid, you blowing it. You need a knockout to win. He gets in the 14th round. That's movie stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And I like any fighter that's been through real life adversity. If it just had drug problems or relationship problems, and they can tell you about it because you don't know how much you can relate to somebody. Somebody's looking up to you.
Right.
And even though you feel like it's a flaw or something, you know, or it is a flaw, but you know, even though you feel like you're embarrassed of expressing somebody because you can motivate that one person. So I like that, and I honor that about Sugar Ray Leonard and Mike Tyson. Because Sugar Ray Leonard in the cocaine era, he was doing cocaine. But when they said, come to us, Sugar Ray, we know you can say don't do drugs. He said, no, I'm not going to do it. He didn't explain it at the time why he didn't do it, but he knew he was doing drugs. So he said, I'm not going to be a hypocrite and tell kids not to do so. So that's respect right there, because he had millions of dollars offered him to do that. And he said, I'm not going to do that.
Wow.
So that takes a true man and true character.
Hey, Octavio Arias says that Roberto Duran is the greatest ever. What are your thoughts?
Hands of stone, I gotta agree, man. This guy came from 135 all the way to middleweight. So, I mean, I love the movie.
For those of us who are not, what does that mean to go from 135
well,
to middleweight?
135, at the time he came up, wasn't many junior weight classes in between. But he went from 135 to 147 to 160.
Jeez.
I mean, the guy was a monster. He can hit, he can punch. He's shorter than me. He's 5'6". Fighting guys like Tommy Hitman Hearns. He got knocked out by Tommy Hitman Hearns.
I remember that.
But yeah, that was a cold punch by Tommy.
Yeah.
But man, you know, fighting to beat the great Sugar Ray. He knew he couldn't beat him physically, he beat him mentally.
Yes.
He said all these things about his wife and did all these things, and he got Sugar Ray to fight with him, you know?
Yeah.
And nobody could have beat Sugar Ray in his prime.
Yeah.
So, you know, man, Roberto Duran is a great fighter.
And you know what shows good character? When someone who's up and coming knows their history. You know your history, man.
Yeah, you do.
You did your research.
Yeah.
You remind me a lot of you remind me of Mike Tyson in that way.
Yeah, that's what I learned.
You have a respect for the game.
You have to.
You know?
You have to.
Yeah, and the history of the game, the history of character, as well as his keywords were he's doing everything himself right now. He's hungry.
Yeah,
he loves what he's
hungry.
doing.
Yeah,
You may not have a lot of sponsorships right now. That's all part of the process of coming up. And if you just and then the people that inspire him, they've had similar paths as well. So you're a winner.
Yeah, thank you.
You're a winner for human being.
Godfather.
I can feel that. You're very welcome.
Yeah, definitely.
We're honored.
Yeah,
And we like to surround ourselves with winners.
Yeah.
What I mean by is, as humanitarians, we help anybody, but we will support anyone that's positive.
Yep.
Someone that's striving to be productive and they're giving their all, we're behind them 100%.
Yeah, definitely, man. Hey, I got your back, definitely.
Yeah, appreciate
How can they stay in contact? You tell me where you are on Instagram.
Instagram is a good format. The Cheetah Team. They got the Money Team by Mayweather. I'm the Cheetah Team. You know. I call myself the Cheetah because you gotta move fast, and the Cheetah's fast and it's smart.
I like it.
You know, they know their battles. They know they can't hang with a lion or anything, but they know who to pick their battles. So I like it. I like that lifestyle, living fast and smart.
Yeah.
So Team Cheetah, that's what that represents. And you can follow me on Facebook at Lenny, Lennie, Davis the Fourth. And yeah, I'm ambitious to make a Twitter and everything like that. I got a YouTube subscription page as well.
Oh, okay.
I put some highlights, and you can see some things if you just Google my name, Lennard the Cheetah Davis. You can see me on the mids.
What's your YouTube channel name?
The Team Cheetah as well.
Oh, okay, duh.
You know, so.
Team Cheetah, I like it.
Yeah, Team Cheetah.
And before he leaves, he can write this down because Zennie will take it to the next level. He'll get it out to you guys. He'll get these specific URLs and all that stuff. So
Oh yeah, definitely. Hey, so I got a question for you, man.
Yeah.
All right. If Floyd Mayweather beat Rocky Marciano,
Could he beat Marciano?
because I said he could, but then pretty much like no.
Well, it's two different weight classes.
All
I
right.
mean, Rocky Marciano was a heavyweight at 189 pounds at a time when it was after the Joe Louis era. You know,
knows his history.
Yeah.
you know, Rocky Marciano was a puncher.
Wait. Do you think he looks like Joe Louis? I mean, not Joe Louis. I mean, like Rocky Marciano.
No. Play Vinny Peziano. Vinny Pez.
I don't talk about That's good.
But,
He knows his history.
Yeah.
But, man, you know, it's two different weight classes, two different things, you know. It's still not the record. It's the record for heavyweight because Julio Cesar Chavez was 79-0 before he
He
lost.
goes 87-0 before he lost.
Yeah, 87-0 before he lost. So, I mean, the record doesn't. There's no record that you can hold in boxing other than pay-per-view. That's the only thing. Every record's gonna get broken. You know, we never thought we'll see Eric Dickerson record get broken. It almost got broken. He was 6 yards away.
Right.
If that guy didn't hold on to
See,
him,
I go back.
he would've broke it, you know
I knew
what I'm saying?
OJ's family. We lived next door to OJ Simpson's
Wow.
brother in Emeryville. Okay,
Yeah.
so I go back
Juice.
to like I didn't think anybody would break the Juice's record,
Yeah, man.
right?
He
And then,
did it in
Eric
14
Dickerson
games.
came along, right?
And who had the
14 games,
best chance to beat breaking Walter Payton's record was Barry Sanders, but he
That's
retired.
right. He
And
retired.
And then Emmett
Yeah.
Smith did after.
Yeah.
So
That's
Barry
right.
Sanders
Yeah.
would have shattered that if he stayed in a year or two.
Yeah,
Exactly,
he would have.
exactly.
He would have. No doubt about it. Barry Sanders is excellent runner.
So you have a favorite woman boxer?
Woman boxer, Ann Wolf. She was tough.
Yeah.
She knocked people out on. I don't know if many people are familiar with Ann Wolf, but she trained somebody who also almost became a world champion, Kirk.
Oh, I didn't
And
know
if
that.
you can look at it, watch Ann Wolf training Kirk when he was trying to come up. She had a tow truck with a heavy bag on it, had him chasing it 100 Hit that damn bag. And she's not that type of trainer where you be like, oh, she was talking. She would be hitting the hammer and got the gun with her at the time. Ann Wolf, yeah, she
That's
was
awesome.
Is this
tough.
on YouTube?
Yeah, Ann Wolf, man. You watch her train. She's knocking girls
Is
out.
it A-N-N-E Wolf?
Ann Wolf. A-N-A Wolf.
Oh, okay.
Like a wolf. Like, yeah,
Wow,
she
okay.
was a wolf for sure.
Wow.
She died? She dead?
No, she's still living. She's a trainer. She's a manager. She's tough, man. She's tough.
Wow.
She's
Amazing.
Yeah, you know, and
Hey, is Oakland a hotbed for boxers like it used to be?
no way. No.
Why is
no
that?
doubt about it. I mean, this
Is
was
it the
a
cost of
boxing
living,
mecca.
or is it-
You had guys like Sugar Ray Robinson come fight in Oakland at the at the auditorium across the street from Laney College.
Absolutely.
And,
right.
Yeah.
George Foreman had a sparring partner in
Right,
Hayward right here.
Exactly.
Right.
George Foreman used to come out here. He lived out in Hayward.
And I
found that
believe
out
one of
the
his
other day.
sparring partners used to work in foundries here in West Oakland as well. I was told by one of my clients. So
Yeah.
there is a history.
So what happened?
I mean,
Decline of the black
promoter-
population?
The promoters really got greedy. I mean, to to become a world champion, or if you wanted your world champion to have a good fight against a challenger, you would bring it to East Bay fighter, Oakland fighter.
Yeah.
Because the fighters were known for having great jabs, good body work. They was complete fighters. You got Andre Ward, who's carrying the torch, but Andre Ward is not what America wants in terms of controversial. And that's okay, because I respect him. He's making his money by believing what he believes in. You know what I mean?
You say by controversy. Explain that further.
Well, in order to sell, you have to be Conor McGregor at this point. You have to be
WWE
a Floyd
Flair.
Mayweather. You have to be Ric Flair. Everything has been in boxing and combat entertainment. It took it from one person. That's Ric Flair, and it took it from like people like The Rock.
Right.
You know, those guys were entertainers and they're controversial figures, and people like controversy. Controversy sells and sex sells and money sells. So you don't have those things or one of those three things, even if you got the guy building talent, the best fighter in the world is Andre Ward. But people won't say that because he doesn't open the imagination as a Mike Tyson would. You know, you're not gonna think
he's a good guy.
He's a great guy. You're not gonna think I don't know, man. I want to be Andre Ward on a Saturday night.
Right.
You know, that's he's in the bed with the wife and kids. Saturday night, Mike Tyson. You know, he's with the women. He's with everybody. So we like to have imagination.
Could you hold this real quick and train in that? Thank you. Actually, there you go. Watch your feet. There you go. Okay, you'll see.
Or you?
Go to him. Yeah. Keep talking. You guys keep talking. It's on you.
So yeah, and you know, I think that folks that know Andre Ward respect him. I mean, and they wouldn't mind embodying his persona.
Yes.
But in the world at large and promotions, I understand what you're saying. People want to see Flair.
Yeah.
They want to see McGregor talking.
Exactly. You know, McGregor, I respect him because he did something that will never be done again. You go from 5 years of being on food stamps.
Right.
You know. Fighting in clubs with 1,400 people, and now he's fighting. He had the biggest fight venue ever. So it's clearly he believes in himself. That belief in yourself is confidence to a certain extent. So I can respect Conor McGregor, man. He's a great entertainer.
You see me at the whiskey at the podium?
Yeah.
Yes. That's an Irish thing.
He did.
That was cold.
That's clearly an Irish thing.
I just want to wish him a speedy recovery. A lot of people don't know this. He was having a little brain trauma.
That's what I was hearing.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know. It's safer to have a fist fight, honestly, than it is sometimes with those 8-ounce gloves.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason. I feel I've been in street fights, many street fights before. You had to be in Oakland. You back down, you somebody's punk for a long time.
Wait, you going to street fights?
Well, I used to have street fights growing up as a kid.
Professionally? Or
No,
That's how you become a boxer.
I was thinking like Fight Club.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was a story.
Well, they do have those, but I don't go near them.
Yeah, okay.
But, you know, basically, it hurts more to get punched with the boxing glove than it does that.
Wow.
It does.
Interesting.
I got you. From experience.
Mr. Champ, can you have my phone over there? It's right over there. Can you grab it for me? It's on
Hey, folks, you got any questions for Mr. Davis, the Godfather? Fire away. We can see him right here.
Yes. This is great.
And,
this is an awesome show.
Yeah, numbers are going up. Yeah, for Labor Day.
Yeah, except for that one hater that got the thumb down.
That happens all the time, man. I don't. Yeah.
But hey, all publicity, bad publicity is good publicity. Negativity is money.
There's a guy that he just subscribed to me just to thumb me down.
Oh man.
And if I block him, he'll there's something he does where you can unsubscribe and subscribe again. But see, I get the notification, so I just block him again.
Oh,
and it's kind of like, but you know, at the end of the day, I don't care. It's kind of like, yeah, whatever.
Come on, man. You gotta have what we call like morals or even that. Find another hobby instead of harassing.
Oh, hey, so we got y'all ragging on Mark Davis like nobody's business. See what you guys started? Yeah, this is something else.
It's cool.
But
you can rag on that guy.
It's part of the aura of your show.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that we're pro Oakland.
Absolutely.
And then we're pro anything that's good, but we're not pro Vegas at all.
I just want him to come back. Oh, wait a minute. Bounce is online. The man of the hour, the man of the power. Okay. Yeah. Hold on a second.
What's up, boss?
You're not here, dude. You live in Alameda. You could drive and be with us here at the Plank.
Right.
Instead, yeah. Come on, man. You can meet.
The Zennie62.
That's right. You got right.
Boss, where are you?
Yeah.
My man, I know I'll be seeing you in a couple days. But this is a special show here, right here in the heart of Oakland, California.
Right,
So
and plus,
I'm glad you're in the chat.
You got the two champs here.
You got the T. Cooper
You got
champ.
the two champs here, man.
Hey, we got a real Davis in the house.
Yeah,
We have a
exactly.
real Davis in the house, Lennard Davis. In the house.
Exactly. In other words, get your tail down here now. That's it.
But it's good to see all your supporters and people who are investors of Zennie62.
Yes.
Who've been purchasing the T-shirts. But I digress.
Yes.
And what's your new T-shirt again? The other one?
Oh, it's called. I'll show it. I'll show it to everybody right
Good.
now. It is. You go to Zennie's. I'll show Mr. Davis as well. Or move that just over there.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you. This is. You go down to here, and on the right side, there's the T-shirt page. Click that. Opens up. Teespring is coming into full effect very soon. Like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. I have 4 products so far. This is the Zennie62 T-shirt. That is, but I digress. The other T-shirt, I'm gonna reintroduce. This is a logo T-shirt. This is a logo T-shirt. This is a cup. This is the newest T-shirt. There were 4 T-shirts. One is just taken. When it ran off, I'm going to reintroduce it. That was
So the company that does
this
this for you, they
Teespring.
do all the production and the mailing.
Yeah, automatic. It says pro football is not a gamble in Oakland. That's the newest T-shirt.
I like that.
Pro football is not a gamble in Oakland.
No, it's a way of life.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's a reference to Las Vegas.
Right.
You know, it's not
Exactly.
a gamble in Oakland. Right. Yeah, it's not a gamble. Hey, so I got a question coming back to boxing.
Yeah.
How do we make Oakland a hotbed for boxers again?
Well, you just need the fans. We need the promoters to promote a little bit better in terms of posters and building a story around the fighter, around the neighborhood or so. Just basically, you need more promotion. You need more flyers out there. You need more interest of the people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they need to come to more locations like this, or you know, have a sponsorship of Plank with that promotion.
Right.
So something like that where people can connect, and you know, they can connect with the fighters and grow with the fighters, because that's all you really want to do at the end of the day is grow with the specific fighter.
I like how you think. So Mr. T. Cooper, the Raider heavyweight champ, has a light bulb. What's the light bulb?
Yeah.
See,
But you can't reveal it all right now, but you reveal it on the 17th. Is that what I'm thinking?
say it again.
Go ahead. Do your light bulb. I see it glowing, man.
Yeah, it's fun.
See, the one thing about me that most people will not pick up on is certain, as they say, facial expressions.
Yeah.
Yes, he's right. There was a serious.
You look like Monty
light
Pool.
bulb that there's a
tribute.
My
there is
friend
a light
who
bulb
hasn't
that
called
did
me in a
go off.
while.
Yes. I tell you what we'll do. Next time, I'll run it by Griz, and we'll reveal it later on down the line. Once we cemented a few other illegals, accidents, and happenings.
See, around here, we're always open to the public, but we always have something behind the scenes, and at the right time, we reveal it.
Exactly.
So, like minds think alike. We're very creative, but you know what the beauty is? We're proactive.
Yeah.
We are very hands-on. We make things happen action-wise. So, a lot comes out of the Zennie62 show. A lot comes out of Oakland because we are for Oakland.
Hey, is Boss coming down, or should we
I
close
have
out?
no idea. Is he saying that?
I don't know if he's closing.
Oh, they'll actually be.
I don't see him.
The day after the
I don't see him. Why don't you text him? Find out real quick.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think if he's come down, he'll let you know. Because if he's still in the chat.
Because I was asking how much time you got. That's what I was asking.
Oh. How much time do I have?
Yeah.
How much time do you want to go tonight?
Oh yeah, like
What are you comfortable with? 10 o'clock? You want to go till 10?
Yeah. What time is it now?
Yeah, it's 9:30.
Yeah. Going until 10. Yeah, hey, Mr. Davis. We're gonna go until 10. Is that cool with you, or do you need to take off?
No,
Okay,
that's
cool.
perfect.
All right, cool. All right, cool. Because we're at 9:30. I lose track of time sometimes, so I gotta check in. Sometimes we usually just go for an hour when it's Godfather night. You know? So I just check in. I'm usually in Atlanta.
It's Godfather night, but now it's Lennard Davis night, the real Davis.
That's right.
sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
And just like I said, the history and knowing Oakland and knowing boxing and understanding what Oakland Raiders means. That's what it's about. It's an identity that's beyond football. It's a way of life.
I'm glad you. So let's take us into our predictions time. Give me a prediction for Sunday's game.
Well, if the defense holds up, they'll be victorious. If the defense in the middle of the field does not hold up, they're not going to win.
Defense prediction.
Man, this is gonna be a tough game because it's the third year in a row we're playing Tennessee in Tennessee.
Close game.
Every game has been close, and the weather has been crazy from pouring down rain to being 100-degree weather. You might expect being 90 degrees with rain. Like you said, the secondary is the weak point of the Raiders. You gotta crack down on the secondary, but I really think the main thing, if the Raiders do, they need to stop Murray.
Yeah.
They need to stop Murray. Last year we had a trouble stopping that guy. He's back to his old form because he's a downhill runner.
Right.
He has great linemen, and Mariota didn't have that pull option. They're a very difficult team. They're going to be a team that's going to make the playoffs this year because they barely missed last year. If he didn't tear his, when he tore his, hurt his ankle the same week as Carr.
Right.
If he didn't have that, they would have definitely made the playoffs.
Hold that thought. Prediction.
Well, as only champ fashion, I actually pulled up something.
Uh-oh.
That's the weather for Sunday
79 degrees.
in Tennessee.
Wow.
As of right now.
Beautiful weather. Even this
As
humid.
of right now.
So they basically
warm.
That's the tight game.
Right.
So as of right now, it's supposed to be 79 degrees, which is great for football weather.
Yeah. They'll make them more black.
I'm like this. But as the old saying goes, I digress.
That means someone else has to buy a t-shirt every time that happens. There should be some kind of promo. Every time someone says, but I digress, ding, 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 ding.
That's right.
Some kind of promo.
Or a giveaway.
Yeah.
And to answer your question, as the old saying goes, I hate to say the old cliche, they say in Vegas, always bet on black, baby.
There you go. As for me and the predictions, you know what? I'm afraid of two things. First of all, the Raiders do not have Latavius Murray. Okay, and that's the first thing. And there's no big bruiser to replace him. The Titans are on a revenge streak because of the way they lost. They thought they should have won based on that pass interference call. All right, but having said that, you would think I would pick the Titans, right? No, except for one thing. They have one thing going against them. His name is Marcus Mariota, and I predict he's going to throw 2 interceptions. 2 interceptions and 1 fumble because he is the fumble machine and he is a China doll. He gets injured. All right?
He's in the China doll.
All right? Uh-oh. Controversy. Hey, what do you say, Mr. Davis?
We're Raider fans, yeah, but Marcus Mariota, he's a really good quarterback. I think he's on the verge of being a top 10 quarterback this year. He's not a China
but I'll tell you
doll.
why I'm salty about the whole thing, okay?
Yeah.
Because the way he was pumped up against Jameis for that whole issue and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm still salty about that.
Yeah, what you talking about, the crab legs? Isn't it that
well,
one?
the crab legs and then what's her name and all that. And I know that case backward and forward.
Yeah.
He did not do that to her. Okay.
Yeah.
So she got drunk and lied. All right.
Yeah.
So they were all trying to pump Mariota up like he was
a savior.
Because
he's
and I thought, heck with this. Right.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. You know what I mean? Jameis Winston is better than him. Jameis Winston can zip that ball. He's not as athletic though as Mariota.
No.
Mariota can run that ball really well.
And one thing that we're not mentioning though is the Raiders' high octane offense.
Yes.
That's going to win them a lot of games this year.
And that's what Malarkey pointed to, the Titans coach today.
Yeah.
I'm of the mentality that I was hoping that they would address the middle of the defense, interior line and middle linebacker. So they're going to have to compensate for that by having a high octane offense.
Yeah. So okay, I'll give you a score. All right. Raiders 28, Titans 27. Titans lose once again the last. Mariota 2 interceptions, 1 fumble.
Wow,
Mariota turnovers are the difference. That's it.
And guess what?
I said 28-27.
We'll be back here to discuss it.
I say 40 to 23 Raiders.
Oh, 40
They're
to
gonna put a
23.
40 burger on them.
A 40 burger. I like that. I like that. Yeah. Well, yeah, I know. Coach was a friend of mine. I like it.
I'm thinking more along the lines of the same thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be close at first, and then somebody Raiders. Boom. It's gonna start.
You know what? I'm thinking more or less because of again our extra high octane offense.
Yeah, man.
You have to worry about a 3-headed monster that nobody really wanted to see. in the form of Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode, Jalen Richard, DeAndre Washington, and you still got to worry about, what?
Olawale.
Olawale, Jameis Olawale. You got to worry about Cook.
Now,
you got to worry about
Patterson.
There you go.
I thought he was just going to be a punt returner.
We're not talking about the wide receivers, so the wide receivers.
See how they start getting the tight end.
Patterson's going to be the secret. Patterson's going to
Johnny Holt. Johnny Holt. I'm waiting.
Excuse me. Hello.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, sugar. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm waiting for another little end around with Johnny Holton in the middle of it. I really am.
You like the one they ran in preseason?
Yeah, actually the one
that was end around. That was neat, I thought.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the one they ran. What was it? Last year?
It was a year ago.
Last year. He said, "Whoops."
That was against the Falcons.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
That was against the Falcons.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I think what people want to see too is the play calling in the red zone offensively. Without Musgrave, and we have so much talent. One of the things that we wanted to see that high octane offense last year do, score more points in the red zone and get creative when you're on the goal line. They ran a lot of plays that weren't creative, that defensive coordinators were easily strategizing against. So with this new offense coordinator and the offense we have, they have to be way more productive in the red zone, and they can. They're good enough.
Hey, I got another
You just have to be creative.
Shifting gears, we're gonna shift gears back to a boxing question for Mr. Davis. One of my viewers, we talked about this before, but he just arrived. We have that in and out thing. Want to know your thoughts about the Mayweather fight with Conor McGregor again?
The Mayweather fight versus McGregor, I mean, it was a good spectacle. McGregor showed a lot of heart, but at the end of the day, the cream always rises to the top, and one of the greatest to do it in the last 10, 15 years is Floyd Mayweather. He had a strategy, as the Godfather said, keeping them hands up. Sort of the rope-a-dope, but not really.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
You know, it would have been a little bit better, more entertaining if he stayed on the ropes.
Was the rope-a-dope a good strategy in your opinion?
I mean, against George Foreman it was. I wouldn't have any other way to.
Does it depend who you fight?
I mean, some guys, they don't know how to do it. I mean, the ropes is not a good place to be at anyway. I don't get on the ropes, but if I do get on the ropes, it's to set an opponent up, really.
Sure.
It's really to spin them off of the ropes. Spin myself and spin them back into a position. But the McGregor fight, it was a good spectacle, but, they wasn't going to let McGregor win if it went to the whole decision. You know, I honestly believe, Conor McGregor won 3 to 4 rounds because Mayweather didn't throw a punch the first 4 rounds.
Yeah,
that's true.
But you get tired.
But somehow, some way, the Nevada State judges, 2 out of the 3 of me gave McGregor 1 round.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you think
that was payola?
Not pay out it. It could be. I mean,
it's legacy. I don't think they'd want him to lose one fight to an MMA guy.
Yeah, I don't care if he's slapping or not. If he's throwing punches and other guys not throwing punches, he really won the round.
Right.
And you can't get Mayweather a round if he's doing this and throwing 5 punches.
No.
That's not right in any sport.
I agree that the judging wasn't correct, but I wouldn't even say but. After those first 5 rounds, though, he got the guy tired. And so regardless of the ref stepped in, I think when he was hitting him the way he was, he might have fell down eventually. That's what they do in boxing. But the old man held his stamina, and those later rounds he came up, so it was strategic.
Exactly. And McGregor and UFC fighters out there, MMA fighters, there's no knock against you guys, but you guys need to have a striking coach by not a professional boxer or an amateur coach that had a lot of background. You guys can't punch with your hands and arms. You really got to twist your body into a momentum, and the snap and the whiplash is what overall hurt McGregor. It wasn't the power, it's the snap and the velocity of the accuracy of the punch. When you snap a punch, it comes and starts with your hips and your legs. So if you're an MMA fighter or a UFC fighter, go to a real striking coach. McGregor, man, you never know he landed some nice flesh shots, but he didn't throw no leg into it. It was arm punch. Your arm is only 15 pounds. Your leg and your whole body weight is whatever you weigh.
And another thing too, just the purity of the sport. Boxing is it's a beautiful sport. It's like not everyone can hit a baseball. You can be a great basketball player, you can be a great football player. Not everyone can hit a baseball. I think boxing has a certain purity to it that you can be a good boxer. MMA is a whole different kind of gig, which is very entertaining. It's very aggressive if you're a fighter, but boxing just has a purity to it, in my opinion.
What do you say, Coop?
I mean, I'm pretty much in agreement because I'm like, for those, I mean, because you got to remember, even with, like you said, because I mean, with boxing, you got to be in real good shape. You have to really be in good condition.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be using a lot of your energy moving, you know, bobbing and weaving.
Yes.
You know, so it's a thing. MMA, not really, because your whole thing is grappling, and you got to make sure if you can grapple, then you can kind of put them in their hold, and the hold that you need to put them in, either submit them or knock them out or have them go off sleep. And you know, I'm sorry. Prime example, Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
He's a guy who's trained in Japan, has a Muay Thai background as well as MMA.
I wanted to say goodnight to our new guest and goodnight to myself.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
And
Hey everybody, hold on a second. Hey, say goodnight to Barry Lee.
night, Barry Lee.
Hey, goodnight, Barry Lee.
Barry, thank you for everything as you always do.
Yeah, hey Barry Lee. Glad you're safe down there in Texas.
Yes.
And thank you for the Hurricane Harvey video.
Yeah.
Glad you are safe. He's a secret in Texas.
Hey, we're gonna end the show on the
People in Houston and Texas.
we are.
We have to.
We got to. Definitely.
No doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So you were saying about
But yeah, like I said, long story short, you know, it's just one of those things that you have to be in condition for both sports. So it can go either way. They're both entertaining, but like I said, you gotta have panache on both sides, with both sports. You know, and
you know, we need a sports commission in Oakland. That's what we need.
That's an idea.
I tried. I started one, but they didn't maintain it.
That's an idea.
The Oakland Alameda County Sports Commission. I'm the guy who started it.
Wow.
That was 1999 to 2001.
Hey, Zennie.
Yes, sir.
Maybe you might want to try doing it again.
Yeah, I know, but you know, they don't like see. Y'all politicians don't want me around here anymore. Okay, but I'm telling you something. Even if I move, I'm gonna haunt everybody by my blogs and videos, and I'm gonna write a book like nobody in Oakland has ever seen before. All right, if I move now, okay. And
Speaking of
if I stay, it'll be because of
Godfather Griz Zennie62.
Godfather Griz.
we got plans. We got plans.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we have a strategy right now. These committees working on dealing with the NFL, dealing with Oakland Raiders, dealing with the politics. That's making Oakland better forever. We have to clear up the landscape on a few levels here, clear up these oil spills that other people mishandled, so our future generations can absorb and enjoy, like what Lennard Davis is discussing, like T. Cooper being here, us being at the plank.
That's right.
To join us, bringing boxing back to Oakland, keeping Oakland Raider
This
football in Oakland.
This ought to be the West Coast capital, right here, Oakland, man. Don't you think? You know?
It should be, man. We got great entertainers, music.
Yeah.
Great.
Man,
Yeah.
come on, man. It's ridiculous. All the talent is born. There's something in the water out here.
Yeah, and not only that, it is in the wall. Like I heard you
You know what we
introduce
say? Breathe Oakland, something special in the air.
I just introduced you. The waiter is a musician. He makes his own music.
Yeah.
Introduced him to you. You never know what kind of beautiful stuff will come out of that,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
You know. So and then I met you.
Yeah.
You know, in the lift ride, right? And here we are, right?
You know,
This is
Oakland
organic,
has
you
a
know?
history of artsy, of creativity, of out of box,
Yep.
and wonderful athletes combined. And there is something in the air here, and it puts out a lot of talent and a lot of soul, a lot of spirit. And so this is what we're preserving through Forever Oakland. This is what we're protecting through Forever Oakland. And that Oakland Raider name identifies all those things combined, identifies our community of color as well.
Yep. To close out this, I'm going to return my mom's phone call.
Let's,
All right.
can we do a prayer for Houston, please?
Absolutely. We do a prayer for Houston. We're going to close out, folks, with a prayer for Houston. All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Hey, we want to appreciate the plane for your hospitality.
Yep.
Appreciate Zennie62 being in Oakland. T. Cooper, the champ. The real Davis,
champ.
Lennard
The real
Davis.
champ.
And we're just getting started, and we're going to be
Oakland
back.
Rising, man, right here. Oakland Rising.
We
Here go.
look forward to the next show next week.
That's right.
And everybody, remember, we are Forever Oakland, only in Oakland.
And tell them how to again find you.
Yes.
At the Cheetah Team on Instagram. You can follow me on YouTube, Team Cheetah as well. You can see some highlight clips. You can see some video clips of me training a little bit. And also on Facebook at Lennard Davis IV. And we got a fight September 30th at the San Francisco Armory against Willie Shaw. I'm Lennard Davis, and thanks for having me as a guest, you guys.
We're so honored.
All right, man. All right,
Awesome.
man.
Thank you.
All right.
Two Coop.
All right.
The Raider Heavyweight Champ, thank you for coming, man.
Hey, thank you, man. Thanks to Champ.
Your energy is always.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
And we'll see more of you. Zennie and I will see where we're going to go next Monday for the show. Boss and our locals, we got to get your butts down here.
Yeah.
Because the Plank is the place to be.
In fact, you know what? Hey, boss, you ought to come down tomorrow. We ought to do something. You know, just have fun, right? Why not? We'll figure it out. All right, Zennie62 tonight is out. Please subscribe to Zennie62. Invest in Zennie62. You get your shares every night, every time you do it. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Buy the shirt. I digress.
Buy the shirt. Tell them again. Tell them again.
Buy the shirt. I digress.
And how do you say it? Football in Oakland is not a gamble? Is that how it's
That's
said?
right. Pro football, you know, is not a gamble.
No, it's a way of life.
It's a way of life. All right.
It's where it belongs.
Black Hole, baby. Black Hole Raiders.
Great way.
Super Bowl this year. We're going to win it.
You got it.
Back-to-back years.
You got it.
Back-to-back.
Hey, great way to close out.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Now let's see. Sir?